Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? That's right, it's Thursday morning. Oh, the week's almost over. At least it's half over. And, hey, hopefully things be looking up for this weekend. Hey, good morning, Blazing Butterfly. Glad to know you're doing well this morning. I'm doing well. Kind of rushed because I did a bad thing this morning. Turned the alarm off and rolled back over to go cuddle with the dog for a minute, and next thing I know, I opened my eyes and I had to be live in 20 minutes. So it's like rush, rush, rush. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in Blazing Butterfly, a great friend of the stream. If you don't know who she is, click that link over, give her a follow, leave her notification bell on. Make sure you tell her I sent you over. But good morning, everybody, and welcome in. Excuse me just one fast moment. Like I said, I just really woke up. So we're kind of behind this morning. We went ahead and grabbed a couple quick little grab missions just to see what we could get into and see exactly how things are going to go. Elite Dangerous did update a few issues, and we're hoping that they did fix some of the bugs, but we will find out. So, like I said, we just grabbed a couple quick ones, and then we'll go visit some settlements, see what kind of stuff we can get into, what kind of stuff we can help ourselves to, acquisition. We're going to acquire it all. But yes, we just have a couple quick little grab missions this morning.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking clamps retracted. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
So far, haven't seen any changes yet, but there was a huge list to the update. I think it was something like 3.2 gigabytes, so we're going to see what all they've done.
Scan detected.
One of the things is we're going to go to somebody's hidden stash and, well, we're going to steal their drugs. They're paying us enough for it. Almost 300,000 credits, so, hey,
Charging.
you got to do it.
4, 3, 2.
Can't turn down that amount of money.
Gauge.
Had to make sure real quick to check to make sure we were actually going to the right planet, because 2 missions I could have aimed at one and set our course for the other. This weekend should be nice around here. We're going to get out. We're going to try to do some cooking. I got to do some work in the yard. Got to butcher our yard, so hopefully it'll dry. Got to cut back some rose bushes. Our little rose garden got overgrown over the wintertime, and squirrels apparently have planted a bunch of trees in there, so I got to get that stuff out. But I also have to be careful because we've got a wild rose bush that have thorns at least 3/4 of an inch long and can rip through a leather glove in no time flat. Yeah. I look like a pin cushion every time I get through and get away from that rose bush. And we've got cardinals that decided to build a nest in it. This is their 4th year with the nest. Every year after they lay their eggs hatch and they all take off. We go out there, we remove the nest, and next year they come back and they build it in the exact same place. So we always make sure to lay out a bunch of straw and little twigs and other little odds and ends, and they always grab it and make their nest with it. Kind of interesting just to sit in the kitchen window and watch them. And it's always interesting, though, because when the young ones fly off, mom and dad still come back. And the babies come back every now and then just to land on the fence and watch us. But after every storm that passes through, we always walk outside. We make sure the nest is okay. We don't disturb it. We carefully look inside of it. And then we very carefully just, walk away. Mom and dad are always watching us. They're always being cautious. But we've got some of that orange construction netting we always put up to make sure that the dogs stay away from the rose bushes and don't disturb the mom and dad. Okay. We are here at Planet 4D. And have they changed this where we have to scan the planet now to find the stuff? This is 4D. Remain 4D. It's supposed to be a smuggler's hideout. And it's not showing. Okay, so real quick, we're going to go over to 4B. We're going to go over to 4B and see if we have to scan over there for this one. Because I think one of their updates may have broke something because it should have been pointing out where the settlement was. We may have to go through the patch notes real quick just to verify. So while that is going on, give me just one fast moment here. While we're flying up over there, we're going to take a quick little gander here and see. Cosmetics, crashes, exploration. Don't say anything about this. We'll find out. don't see anything listed about that bug. Cardinals are better than Blue Jays. There were some, yeah, Blue Jays, they really are mean. They really are. They dive bomb you and they keep on dive bombing you. All right, so okay, now see, this one's showing up, but the last one wasn't. Well, all right, now. Our destination is, I think, in our blind spot. It's got to be, because we're still counting down and I don't see it. So it's still in the blind spot, and it's probably coming around the backside of the planet, or it will be in just a moment. Yes, they do. I was attacked when I was little by some of them, and they are, yeah, they really are some mean birds. They really are. They hold a grudge, and they will not stop chasing you. They won't. They won't. We did that land surveying where we had a small little scrub tree that was online. We went out there, we started cutting it down, and apparently there was a blue jay nest in it, and they attacked us. They didn't go just after the person who was doing the chopping either. They went after all three of us. Okay, so we're coming across it. Lining up here. Watching our altitude going up to 9.25. Marker spot is now closing in, and we are almost directly above it. So now we turn down toward the planet and say hi.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay. Turn on our night vision so we can see what's going on down here when we start gliding on in. Yeah, the Cardinals, they just sit on the fence and they carefully watch us. They know we're not going to hurt them. So apparently they're the ones who keep coming back. Or they're the previous babies who are now older. But yeah, they know we go outside. They know we mess around in the rose bushes. They know that we carefully check on them, but we never disturb the nest. We peek in, and that's it. And that's only after storms. Hey, good morning, Marcus. Thank you very much for the host. How are you doing this morning, sir? Welcome in. Hope you are doing good this morning. Let's see. Okay, and we're coming here to steal stash, so whoops. We're going to belly flop here in a minute because we're not slowing down. Yep. Yeah, we got a little too heavy-handed with that control, so we just belly flopped on the planet. That's not too good. Nope. Not good at all. Nope. Can't blame the autopilot for that one. But yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in M3 2010, another good friend of the stream. Husband to Miss Blaze and Butterfly. If you don't know who he is, click that link. Go over, give him a follow. Leave his notification bell alone and make sure you tell him I'll send you over. You doing all right? That's good to hear. He woke up to the smell of bacon frying. Oh, that's always a great smell to wake up to. It always is. My wife don't like cooking bacon because she gets popped by it. She gets popped by all the grease.
Warning. Extremely low temperature detected.
Okay, now we're coming here to steal something from their cache. And the bad guys may come in at any time if they're not already here. I'm glad we got the right suit on because if I remember right, yesterday, the last thing we did was we went into a combat zone.
Overload in progress. Overload complete.
Ooh. Oh. They got all kinds of drugs in here. We're going to have to pitch some of the stuff before we get out. So we don't want to take all the illegal stuff back. We just want to take the stuff that we need.
Overload complete.
We overload the port so this way here it blows up. And that's all they've got in here is drugs. That is... Okay, what am I supposed to be taking? Because I don't see anything...
Shield activated. Suit battery low. Shield deactivated.
oh. I'm going to turn the shield back on.
Shield activated. Shield offline. Shield online. Mission objective failed.
No vital signs detected.
Well, okay. That didn't go too well. Of course, the only thing we had to hide behind was a tiny little rock. But hey, good morning, Slow Swede. How are you doing this morning, sir? Welcome in. Glad to hear you doing well, and I'm doing pretty good myself. Well, with the exception of dying 18 minutes in. But hey, it is what it is. I did not exactly particularly care for that mission anyway, but oh well. We were there to pick up drugs. We got drugs. Apparently we didn't get the right ones. So that one was a fail. Oh. Now we got this one. This one is not showing its location to us. So we'll go back and take a look at it.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
So we're going to go back to this planet and take a look at it because it did not actually show us the location. So we are kind of at a loss on it. That one we were supposedly looking for insight data, but I didn't see any insight data. All I saw was drugs. A lot of drugs that we are now carrying on us. Let's see. Oh, that's right. It does not show us these things because we can't store them in the ship. So, well, you practice that every time, so you're good at that. That's not a surprise. Well, gee, thanks, Slow Sweet. Thank you. I think highly of you too. Yes, I'm good at dying. What could I say? What could I say? I've got some good experience at it. Clipped it. Shit. Thanks, Marcus. Did you also clip the fact that the only thing I had to hide behind when they started shooting at me was this tiny little rock? That was a very tiny rock. I'd kind of like to go back and shoot at them some more, though. Yeah. But I did take out a couple of them. I tried. I tried. Let's see. No fines, no bounties, so okay. We're going to orbit this world real quick. I'm on mobile, so editing takes too much. Okay. That's fine. That's good. Add another clip to add to Leo's greatest deaths. Sorry, Astro's greatest death. Yes. Okay, so we're coming back to this planet, and we're going to look once again to see if hang on. What is... No. No, we are not going... We are not going into the conflict zone.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, now let's talk about a smuggler's hideout. Talk about smuggler's hideout. Problem is that we're at planet 4D. And a smuggler's hideout isn't showing. So that's going to be interesting. There's the conflict zone. It's not tagged. So where is my... Not showing up anywhere on here. Also, fat fingered the title. It supposedly happens in a year. Oh boy. Call it rock and roll and die. Oh gee, thanks guys. Oh boy, and I got the message. I got the message. All right. Well, there isn't much we can do on this one. Settlements are tagged. And this location is not showing up. This is a sign of how today is going to go. That is clearly a sign. So much for two quick little smash and grabs. One of them was immediate death, and this one here is a...
Incoming message.
Yeah, I know. Somebody hates us now. Oh, we've been reduced to unfriendly. Of course, mind you, we've been executing them in the battlefield, so it's not like it's anything major. That's okay. We don't particularly care for them anyway. You know, Marcus, I've never used the mobile to try to clip anything. In fact, the only time I've ever really used it was last year when I was at the airport in Wichita. Just watching a couple streams while I was waiting for the ticket to, for the gate agents to show up. There was one flight out and they only showed up about 15 minutes before boarding was supposed to start. Flight this year is going to be interesting because it's going to be a packed plane. I already checked the seating. All the seats are occupied. Every single one of them. Kind of glad I went for the premier seats so that I had a little bit more legroom. You can clip and edit stuff. It's just a pain in the butt. Well, I mean, it's a smaller device. It's first death of the day, 6/3/22. See, you're already telling our future. You're predicting my future. You know I'm going to die right off the bat on June 3rd, 2022. Yep. Hey, we all have to go someday, don't we? Just this guy here, he just keeps coming back to life. Okay, so we failed our first mission. We dumped the second one because we couldn't find its location because it wasn't showing. You don't have as much control over the slider. Yeah, I could see where that would be a problem. That would be a problem. I mean, gotta have that little finesse touch in. Somehow a mobile phone, I just don't see it. Just like I can't play the mobile games. You know, I tried playing mobile COD at one point and I couldn't do it. It just felt awkward. So I just stick to the little word games when I'm sitting there bored and, you know, internet's out, which hopefully will not occur anytime soon. All right, so whoops, got to come back here and get something else to do because those missions were just not good. Not good. Not a way to start the day.
Approach, Commander. Submit a request and enjoy your stay. Access granted.
Now we got to go through all the docking process and getting out of the ship and running back up to the terminal. And I do like some airports have just a motorized walk where we could stand on and slowly go by. You know, just for us lazy people. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm glad there's no metal framework in those ads right there because this autopilot just took us right through them.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's see, that mission though was bad. That one was a bad one. Hey,
Touchdown sequence complete. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome to the station, Commander.
we don't really need the ground crew. We just need to hurry up and get off this thing. I could take my survey ship. It's just a little bit faster, but not by much. But I want the guns in case we encounter somebody who decides that they just want to pick a fight. We don't care too kindly for the fights. We're going to slap the computer around some, see if it gives us something else to do.
Looking for someone with a gun to put something right.
All right, so let's see. Got a couple missions over in Econeer, so we'll just grab the first one. Restoring power, putting out fires. And some kind of industrial facility. Okay. So we grab 2. That'll be enough for what we need. Whoops. That'll be enough to get us started, because as soon as we finish one, we could just hightail it over to the second planet, do that good stuff. We're still looking for... We're not looking for carbon fiber plating anymore. Now, or at least right now, now we are looking for titanium. I think it's titanium plating. It's what we need for the Dominator suit. We need to upgrade the Dominator suit because we finally got the other ones done. Yes, we've got the Maverick suit updated. We've got our long-range sniper rifle updated. We've got the laser rifle updated. But we still got to do the pistol. Got to do our backup.
Detach confirmed. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
And we did not buy an extra power cell to replace that one that we used. So...
Scan detected.
I have done nothing wrong. I'm just an innocent little pilot here minding my own business.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, right. If you believe that, I've got a bridge, I could say, in Brooklyn. Oceanfront property in Arizona.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. First mission. Looks like they're both on the same planet. Okay. Well, they're both on the same planet, so that makes it a little bit easier. Got to get away from the sun just a little bit. Means after we get done, we'll have to go back and orbit a little bit so we can get up closer to it. This way here, we don't have to try to manually fly unless it's a very short distance, which I doubt. So while we are flying in, let's check our systems here real quick. That may not be good. Only showing one med kit. We've not showing any grenades, not showing any extra energy cells. So that means we're definitely going to have to buy some when we get back. So while we're at this facility, we're going to have to take everything we can find. We can only carry 2 at a time, but that's more than sufficient as long as it keeps power in our suits. We are approaching. Trying to keep an eye on it and the distance. We're still up in space, so we're doing good here. Waiting for those numbers to start creeping down just like it's doing right now to let us know we are actually flying past it. What we're going to do is we are going to take Super Cruise off. Trying to match our altitude with our distance. Kind of close. And our little ship scanner there is letting us know that we are going in nose first and going to impact, as if we don't already know that. But we're not going to do a body slam like we did the last one. Or should I say the first one. Yeah, we're not going to body slam the planet. We're going to be a little bit more cautious about our altitude this time. Sorry, my nose is itching this morning. Come in slowly, gracefully. We're going to get down here, see what the place looks like. Try to see if we can find where the power center is so we can park nearby. Because we've got to turn the power on. We've got to put out all the fires. Do a little bit of acquisition. Now I'm starting to sound like the Fringies from Star Trek. We've got to do a little bit of acquisition here. See a lot of white lights. I see a lot of yellowish. Try to control our descent because we were plummeting down. And one of the things that they fixed for these settlements that are powered down is there's no more landing lights.
Landing gear deployed.
Now, before we get going, we're going to check to make sure that we do not have any of those drugs on us from that mission that we died on. So, okay, good. And we also need to see that, yes, we have no power cells with us. So if somebody hollers, we'll know that there's bad guys here. Habitat. We're just taking a quick little scouting, looking around, and we don't see anybody moving around. That doesn't mean it's all nice and secure, though. Of course, that could be a sign right there that they've already been here. Or they could be waiting for us to power the thing on, and then they come back for us.
Energy transfer complete. Entering pressurized environment.
Now I'm going to run my battery down even further by... We're going to have to start being extremely careful.
Energy transfer complete.
Because if it gets too bad, we're going to have to go back to the show, thankfully. Computer terminal. Yes. No.
Energy transfer complete.
Well, there is no computer terminal in this room. That's great.
Energy transfer complete.
There it is.
Energy transfer complete.
Power up the computer to find out exactly where the reactor housing is. That door actually should not have opened up. 'Cause I don't remember coming through it. Means I'd have had to power it up. Thought I came through the other door.
Energy transfer complete.
Take the circuit boards. Now we don't have to worry about power because we can use the recharging ports.
Suit recharging.
There we go. I have to find the atmospheric controls around here, which
Leaving pressurized environment.
Boy, that does not give much warning to the workers when it's about to shut everything down.
Entering pressurized environment.
We're going to take the...
Downloading data.
I don't know why we're taking the union stuff, but we're just going to grab it anyway. See how much it's worth on the open market. Stay within range to make sure that we do keep a good Wi-Fi connection. Walk halfway across the room and it breaks the contact.
Complete.
I like what my printer does at times. Okay, nothing else up here. Got the atmosphere powered back on. We don't need a health kit because we've got them. The lab. The lab. And it looks like a lot of the lockers are already open. We did not open them.
Downloading data. Transfer complete.
Now, we could take all these chemicals and we can trade them for other gear that we need. There's other stuff we could just take and sell outright. Not ready to leave just yet because we do have other doors in here to investigate. The lab we were just in. Actually, I think we're done here with the power building. Yep. All right. So we'll exit here, go to the command center.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Nothing like coming in one door and going out through another. One of our old shopping malls in Baton Rouge was like that when we lived there. My mom would go in one door at one store. It had 3 different openings. And she'd walk out of a different one. She actually called the cops one time because she thought somebody had stole her truck. She thought somebody had stole her truck, so she called the cops and mall security.
Suit fully charged.
Yeah. My grandpa and I went out there and we were just laughing at her when she finally realized that she walked in one building, walk in one door, walk out of a different one. And they even had the directional signs up on the doors to let you know which one you walked in on, but you never paid attention to those. We didn't let her live it down either.
Entering pressurized environment.
Okay, that's an exit door. We're not ready to exit there just yet. I think we got enough energy cells. Don't need the med kits. Just carry that stuff and we'll just dump it if we find something better to take.
Authorization scans disabled.
We'll have to go through the other side and turn off all the other alarms that are going off. Or some computers will sell halfway decent.
Downloading data.
We're just downloading the information we think will sell for the most amount of money. This way we can get credit for completing the mission and then a little bit of extra.
Transfer complete.
Alarm systems disabled.
There's no point looking in the barracks because there's never anything in there. Main control room. We'll get access to the computer and we'll open that locker and see what's in it. If there's anything worthwhile, which there probably isn't.
Anti-ship turrets disabled. Defense turrets disabled. Anti-personnel turrets disabled.
Okay. Don't need to worry about that just yet. Okay, so we're back up here again. That'll take us back to the front door. We'll go back to the side there in just a moment. Viscoelastic polymer. We're going to need that for a different suit upgrade. I think that one was for the Artemis suit. So we are currently done in this building.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Done in command. Now we're heading to, I think this is the industrial. We took damage yesterday walking through the fire, so we're going to go through the second door.
Entering pressurized environment.
Walk around in here for a moment. Okay, we've got a sample containment unit. This one here is for synthesis automation. Chemical formulas, that would be pretty good. Financial projections.
Downloading data.
Or it's taking a while to open that sample unit. I was going to see by some chance if we can get a sample and then put it through the synthesis, but it's going to take too long. That one's not even halfway yet. Okay, this will go downstairs to the loading dock. Let's see what we got. Just a circuit switch. All right. Now let's see what's in the lab. Absolutely nothing because the locker's already open. I don't think we've been here yet. Nope, those were not cut. We're not going to bother waiting for that and testing on it, see what happens. Yeah, that's the first door we opened. It's right there at the fire. Where, oh, where is the atmospheric controls? Seems like it'd be somewhere, well, in here. don't think this thing tells us that. Facility, we are in industrial production. Containers, lockers, suit recharge, sample containment unit. Nope. And we've been all over in here, so apparently we just walked right past it. Yep, we walked right past it. Never even looked at it.
Leaving pressurized environment. Mission status updated.
Atmosphere purged. Establishing atmosphere.
Okay.
Entering pressurized environment.
So we've got the atmosphere purged in there. We got the fires out. The last building we have to go to, and it's not to put the fires out, it's just to see what they got. We're going to the habitat. And we are just looking around for something that's we get more money for than the stuff we're already carrying. Go upstairs to check out the personnel spaces. There's no lockers up here because the lockers for these guys are all downstairs. All right. So we're done at this facility. Whoop. Use too much of our jump jet trying to jump over there. Just trying to be a little smart ass, but do a little showboating. Transfer everything over. This way we clear our bags for our next mission. Because if not, we're going to go up over there and we're not going to have any space. Sounded for a moment like a ship was coming into land.
Landing gear retracted.
Tracking landing gear. Getting away from the mass of the planet. I'm going to take a nap. I get a headache. See you later. All right, Slow Sweet, take it easy, sir. Go get you some rest, and hope your headache goes away. Sorry to have hear you got a headache, bud.
Frameshift drive charging.
I hope you feel better. I really do.
2, 1, engage.
It's going to be interesting to see what it does since we're at the same planet. It gets us high enough and it automatically puts us in orbit. Let it do a little bit of orbit correction. Okay, we're on the dark side of the planet. Once again, turn on night vision because night vision is being turned off automatically for some reason. Okay, altitude of 1.49 mm. We are at 1.5 mm distance, so
Orbital flight engaged.
get the numbers a little bit closer together. So we're slowing our descent, attempting to slow our descent. $2,100. Bingo. I see when we start to exit the orbital cruise right there and everything goes black, it makes me think for a moment it's like we lost ship power. 'Cause that's about what it looks like. Everything just goes black and you're expecting just to keep falling downward. Okay, I got 2 sets of lights here. Oh, it's this complex. Oh, no, no, no. We want to go forward, not back. Forward. Not that fast either. Okay. Slowly decrease our altitude. And it's moving us further away. Son of a... This thing just needs to let me land. All right. Restoring power, putting out fires, and watching out for bad guys if there's any here. Light there is pulsing through the floor. Just trying to get a little feel for this complex before we go down below. And that bug is back. You enter a certain area, and then all of a sudden everything gets black, and then your faceplate kind of lights up and can't see anything.
Energy transfer complete.
All right, let's see what we got here. Ran the wrong way. For some reason, I'm expecting to just run into bad guys here. Wait a minute. We're right back where we started from. Three reactors. It's the backside of the building. There shouldn't be any door over here. Hey, Jimmy, Red Dirt Ranch. Thank you for this resubscription, sir. 18 months in a row. How are you doing this morning? Hope you're feeling a lot better. Thank you, and your subscription is greatly appreciated, sir. We're just running around here real quick, just kind of confused about where the door to this thing is supposed to be. We can't find the doorway. That's not good. Because that's the power building. This is an... Wait a minute. We had to look in the ag side, which means we have to go through probably this door to get in. Of course, this is the only door we've seen so far.
Energy transfer.
Watching our suits power.
Entering pressurized environment.
We are just taking a stroll in a very dark complex right now.
Energy transfer complete.
Okay. Trying to make our way across.
Energy transfer complete. Energy transfer.
Keep forgetting that fast that we have not powered up the system yet.
Energy transfer complete.
Power our suit back up. Let's see, we are close to it. Get all the stuff nice and cut out. Get it all powered up. And those panels are extremely picky about opening.
Energy transfer complete.
Having to walk all the way through the labs to get to the power center. Can't just have one outside door for it. That's too easy. Or too easy.
Energy transfer complete.
All right. Reactors in place. And let there be lights.
Power center initiation confirmed. Engaging power regulator.
Starting up the reactor.
Power center online.
Power center online.
And yes, we've got power.
Downloading data.
Acquiring information to sell.
Transfer complete.
More stuff that we can line our pockets with and trade. And we'll help ourselves to things while we're looking for the atmospheric controls.
Authorization scans.
Find the atmospheric controls, we vent the atmosphere, we put all the fires out so we don't have to worry about them anymore. This is a big facility. So that means that atmospheric control box could be anywhere. It's like a lot of the stuff has already been taken. At least opened up and searched through. We also have to look on all the columns and walls. Just looking to see by some odd chance if it's here. Give me just one moment. I need to see if my chat has disconnected again. Oh. Okay. Morning, Dilts to Fleece Commander, reporting for duty. That drop kick from the Sergeant Fleece did the trick. Hey, brother. Thanks for the love right back, man. You know, if you ever needed anything, or still ever need anything, period, don't hesitate to let me know. You know, that's what friends are for, right? Okay, we're in a secondary lab.
Downloading data.
Stealing more things, stealing more stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in Mr. Red Dirt Ranch. Not only one of my best friends, but the leader of the Rough Rider Stream teammates and Twitch partner extraordinaire. If you don't know who he is, believe me, you are missing out. Click that link, go over, give him a follow. Leave his notification bell on. Make sure you tell him I sent you over. How you feeling this morning, bud? Hope you're feeling a lot better. You know, I know the doctor told you this, but as we get older, yes, you too, even though you like to poke fun at me, there's always a lot of changes you have to make. A lot. There we go.
Purging atmosphere.
A lot of them aren't good.
Leaving pressure.
Everything from dietary changes to just activity in general. Yeah. Good as can be. Back is a little sore in the kidneys, but other than that, I'm good. Good, good. And just like I told you last time this happened when you had the flu and pushed yourself too hard. You can't push yourself this time. You don't want that coming back harder.
Entering pressurized environment.
And if you and Miss Red Dirt need me, you know, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call. I will be there as quick as I can. Yep, I'll be there as quick as I can to help out. And I know that you'd make the same offer to me, so you know it's always there. Ooh, good cubicles. Yeah, I'll be there soon enough. Let's see. Today's the yeah, 11 days. 11 days. So we haven't put all the fires out yet. Okay. We're just going to see what's in that one. That's a container 10. So let's find out what's in container 10, shall we? Container research lockers. We don't need the reactor lockers because we've already been through them. Oh. Research lockers. That's right. All these rooms are all connected. So we're looking for container 10. And this one apparently has more containers than any of the others. Container 10, 6593. So let's see what's in this good little container here. If anything at all. Okay. 6593. A little bit of quick, easy money. This place is so big and so sprawling. I'm not sure where we've been and where we haven't. I do believe we have been here, though. So we got the fire out in this building.
Environment.
And we have to go see... Okay, that over there was just one big building. I am not sure about what's over here. So we'll go check it out. We don't have the fire out in everything. I sure got this group of buildings far away from the mains, though. And there's still a possibility that we have intruders over here as well.
Entering pressurized environment.
Purging atmosphere.
Don't know if
Pressurized
I don't know if there's fires in here, but we're going to find out in just a moment.
Atmosphere purged.
Apparently not.
Establishing atmospheric pressure.
Graphene will be good. Water pouring from the roof. I don't know if any of this stuff will be worthwhile.
Downloading data. Transfer complete. Leaving
All right.
pressurized environment.
This must be the habitat areas.
Entering pressurized environment.
Purging atmosphere.
Here's the fires we were looking to put out. Now we purged the atmosphere, we put the fire out, but the water is still going right down. How come it's not floating? How come it isn't freezing?
Entering pressurized environment. Downloading data.
I don't think I want anything out of that coffee machine.
Transfer complete. Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay. It's both of those habitats.
Entering pressurized environment.
Atmosphere.
Just check in. Don't need a health kit.
Downloading data.
I don't know if the personal logs are going to be worth anything, but we're going to find out.
Transfer complete.
Atmospheric pressure.
There's nothing else in here to take. Okay. So we've got the fires out. We've got the settlement powered back up.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
No bad guys to kill. And now we just got to get back to our ship. That first building, that was huge. That was huge. Have to run through the entire thing to get to the power center. Most of the time the power buildings are, off to themselves. What is Is that a ship floating around up there? I'm actually surprised there was no scavengers here. Jump on top of the labs. Save some time instead of running around the buildings. We'll just jump over them. And there she is, our little combat ship. So we have both missions completed now. Firing up engines. Approaching exit vector. Getting our landing gear up. That makes getting into atmosphere a lot easier. Getting up into orbit.
Shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
While we're warping away from the planet, we're going to go ahead and set our destination back home. Can't do any twists and turns just yet because we're too low in orbit. As the atmosphere thins, we start moving faster. 800, 900, here we go. Now we are free and clear.
Frameshift drive charging.
Take us home, Scotty. Take us home. Mom's friend had gone to a Star Trek convention back in the early 70s. And all it was just everybody from the original crew was there, because Next Generation, all that, they weren't around yet. And she tried to get William Shatner's signature. She couldn't get it, but she got one of James Doohan for me. So I got a autographed picture in the cedar chest of Scotty. Okay, we're far enough up. Whoops. Forgot where we were going. That fast. Yeah, we got it framed up. That is one of the best things I ever had from my childhood that I still have. I don't have much left over from my childhood. My dad on a rampage destroyed a lot of it, but my mother made sure to keep that as well as all my baby stuff. She hid it at my grandparents' house. I was digging through the cedar chest a couple weeks ago on the weekend and was coming across everything, including a bunch of stuff I had never seen before. I've got all my grandfather's old awards from Ethel Corporation from down in Baton Rouge before they were bought out by, I don't remember who they got bought out by. Yeah, we got all that. Got his plaques, got his medals. Found his medals from World War II. Got my dress, one set of dress whites, my dress blues in there. All my stuff. And yeah, my grandmother apparently fixed a big shadow box with my medals as well. Never knew it. I never knew it. She never showed it to me. I knew she had taken the stuff and put it in the cedar chest, but I never knew she did anything like that. Oh, the photo albums of my mom, my two aunts, her and my grandfather. My photo album, including all my school pictures. God, I never took a good school picture. And I remember my mother even one time saying that. She goes, I don't know why I pay for these pictures, because he goes to school, he looks okay, and all of a sudden he gets up there to take a picture, and my hair is like always off to one side and standing straight up. And she used to make fun of my bright orange hair, my bright freckles. Yeah. At one point she said she could just take a picture of orange and give it to the family and it would be about the same thing. Yeah, that's a good thing to tell a kid, right? But she'd laugh, she'd buy them. I think the only years she didn't buy was my 11th and 12th grade years, because the packets were over $100 each. So she never went for them. She asked me about the senior one, and it's like, my picture's going to be in the yearbook. That's the only place it really needs to be. Actually, I turned around and I did buy this picture set so that she had them and my grandma had them. Even then, I still didn't take a good picture.
Station services are on standby for your arrival, Commander. Good to have you. Access granted.
I remember that we went to go take our graduation photo.
You are go for automated docking.
Went to the picture studio, had the gown, the sash, the cap on, and his little assistant was looking at me going, your hair just won't lay down. Yep, it was sticking out from under the side of the cap and curling upward. Because it was still kind of reddish, it was highly visible up against that blue cap. They finally just gave up after about 20 minutes of trying and said, okay, here's the photo. Boom.
Landing gear deployed.
I got selected by our homeroom class one time in high school to be in the
Landing preparation complete. Power down your engines.
boys beauty pageant. And that was before East Baton Rouge Parish Schools put a rule in place that activities like that during school hours were forbidden. In other words, no presentations like that, Nothing fun-filled. No pep rallies. No nothing. As they wanted it to be just for education. And they found out how fast the student morale dropped. Because nobody was happy about it. Nobody. A little bit of hesitation. Thought for a minute there that we were going to disconnect. All right, let's see if they fix this bug. It's slowing down, so that means no. Oh, it's working now. Because yesterday we were unable to turn them in. All right, so we're done with that for a moment. Now let's come up over here and see what amazing stuff we can get.
Looking for something, Commander?
Some good.
Oh, wait. First we need to see what it was that we needed for our Dominator suit.
Everything you need all in one place.
But first we're going to pick up... Don't let me have 3 grenades.
You are near that when it goes off, not without a shield. The last thing you want to do is have your suit run out of power.
Yes, I know. That's a slow suffocation. I've been there. All right, the Dominator suit needs titanium plating. And I need a power regulator. I'm going to have to steal a power regulator from somewhere. Titanium plating.
Sure you've got everything. Come back anytime.
Trading, selling, or both? Feel free to browse my way.
Let's see. For tech, we need titanium plating. All the stuff will get us. Bingo. There's our 3. We got them. Now all we need is a power regulator. We need the graphene. We need the... Oh, wait. We're not... Gotta think for a minute. Now, we do need microelectrodes. Let's see. We need 16 of each. Microtransformers. Ion. Let's see how far we can go down to get those. Okay.
You should get a good price for that.
Now we're going to sell everything else.
Credits.
The chemical catalyst we can actually get rid of. No, we're going to keep it. The reason why we're going to keep it is we can trade this stuff later for more chemical super base and all the other stuff that we need. So we definitely have to hold on to that. Now, things like these chemical samples and G-meds. Now, health monitors we do need. Pressure canisters, no. Insight, no. Ionized gas. You know, it's spelled wrong. We need to keep it. Get rid of the personal computers. I still don't know if we need to keep the building schematics, so I'm going to trash it. Insight, nutritional concentrate. Nope. Dump the personal documents because we don't need to know somebody's what they ate for breakfast. We're going to keep a couple of the ship schematics. We're going to keep 2 of the vehicle schematics. Now we've got to hold on to the suit and the weapons because we need those for the upgrades. Fresh and liquefied gas goes. This stuff is just the data we can get rid of. Now we also need to keep the manufacturing instructions because we also need those for the upgrades. You see, we've got maybe 360,000 for doing the missions, and then we've got another 682,000 for all the stuff afterward. And we could have got more, except we traded some of the stuff in that we for other items that we did need. I mean, I'm wondering, can I?
Got something you need to offload? Feel free to browse my wares.
I just need to check to see. I don't think he does, and no, he does not. Just had to look to see if he had a power rig, but that's okay. So let's see. What is on the mission board? Now we need a power regulator. Means hopefully that one of these wreckage items is actually going to be from an SRV. Because that will help us big time with the power rig, because we can steal that provided it's not drained. If it's drained, they're useless. And then we just take them and sell them for scrap. But if they still got power, that's our suit upgrade right there. Boarding our ship. Did we repair? Okay, we don't have anything to have to repair, so that's good. We did enter one of those planet's atmospheres. A little steep. Ooh, are these things both on the same planet? Whoops. Planet 4 Echo. Planet 2 Bravo. Okay. Looks like 2 Bravo is going to be our first one. Now, let's hope that it's an SRV and it has a fully charged power rig. The only other thing we could do is accept the mission, steal the power regulator, use it to upgrade the suit, and then cancel the mission and pay the fine. It's a little underhanded, it's a little sneaky, but it'll get us what we need. And I don't know if they consider that a glitch or an exploit, so I'm not certain I would want to do it.
Clear the exclusions.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, during alpha, they had a glitch where you can get operating instructions. Pretty much the same way. It was a bad glitch, but I don't want to take a chance on being banned from the game for doing something stupid like that. Some players aren't going to look at it like that, but I do. I'd rather play it legitimately. If you're going to cheat, what's the point in playing? It's like that in any game. Doesn't matter if it's Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, COD, Battlefield, whatever. What's the point in playing? Kind of like the hacks they have in iRacing. All right, there's our impact site. I'm gonna flip our... Ooh. Let it orbit us just a little bit while we slowly get a little bit closer. Keep an eye on those numbers. Till they start slowing down, then we're going to start nosediving right on top of it. Like they're slowing down right now. This is a small world. Going to be about 30 kilometers off, so we are going to attempt to slow down our descent just a hair. Now we're on the lit up side of the world, so that's a good thing. Makes it easier for us to see. Bad thing, because if there's scavengers there, makes it easier for them to see us. I have been doing some research, did it last night, on the exobiology we're going to try this weekend and see what happens. See if I can figure out how to do it before we attempt to stream it. Okay. Decreasing our speed, but we are still continuing to drop. Oh. No. I thought I was at a dead stop. Instead, I was still moving around. Hey, see those little bodies moving around down there? Yeah. That's our little scavenger buddies. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're about to belly flop again. Yeah, we've already belly flopped once this morning on a world. That wasn't, it wasn't pretty. Hey, see, it wasn't letting the autopilot land, but it let me land. Like it won't let me land in an area, but my autopilot can land with the front landing gear on a rock and the 2 back landing gear supported by nothing. Crap, which way was it? Okay, rifles out.
Shield activated.
Yep, don't stand in one spot too long. Watch out here. Okay, I got one guy out there who is... Crap. We have a second ship coming in. Means they called in reinforcements. Perfect time, too, for thank you so much for that. Gonna reboard real quick, rearm. Dogs, I just absolutely love them. Okay. We rearmed. We've got one of the original guys left. Yep, I'm not back there anymore. Shooting over his head. All right. Well, let's see. We've got to watch our suit's power. We know we have at least
Shield deactivated.
3.
Shield activated.
Crap. I can't shoot for crap this morning. See? I'm kind of sneaky too. Crap, I got 1 round left. Yeah, there's always a lot of craps. I can't shoot this morning for anything in the world. Okay. We got 2 bad guys left. And we want this satellite. We want this satellite. Most of the time, this satellite has manufacturing instructions in it that we need for the upgrades. Now, we only have 1 of them. Now, every upgrade requires 1. So if we can get at least 1 more out of it, we are doing good. And I'm a glutton for punishment, so I keep going back.
Shield activated.
Okay.
Shield deactivated.
Worst things worse, we can run back under the ship and use the ship's shield to help protect us. Now, the only problem with that is the ship will start taking damage when its shields drop. I think he's peeking over the top at me.
Shield activated.
I will end you. Ah!
That should be the end of the bad guys.
Mission status updated.
That is a depleted power core. Ooh. download all this good stuff. Keep an eye on the sky in case another ship drops down over here. Make sure we've taken everything out of here that there is to take. Just carefully circling the ship, looking for something like this. By the way, in this game, that is considered illegal. It is considered illegal. You are not supposed to be stealing that stuff. And if you get scanned by a guard at one of the settlements, they'll start shooting at you. Yeah. I found that one out the hard way. Oops. Suit power is almost down. But it's okay. Once we get back inside the ship.
Shield deactivated.
And I could have turned that off after combat to save a little bit of energy. But my suit will recharge as soon as we get back inside the ship. Okay. And with that done, we are out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
We are done on this planet. Now we got another one to go to. We're going to see exactly what that down satellite or SRV has. No, we're not going to the terminal. Let's see what we have real quick. Degraded power regulator. I don't think that's going to work for us. I don't think it's going to work. And there's no way to charge it back up. At least I don't believe that there is. We're going to go take a look and see what this planet has to offer for us. We have a few things on our suit, not much. But we are... looking good right here. Plus we got some... There you go. 5,400 credits bounty. That's for the scavengers we killed who were trying to access that satellite. Maybe if we engage somebody on this site, my shots will be a little bit truer. Trying to rush them just a little bit. Once you hit them the first time you get their shields down, you really want to hurry up and whack them the second time so you can just go ahead and kill them and be done with it. But we will get there eventually. Hopefully before Christmas. Or not. Maybe before Christmas next year. The taxi services are a lot slower than taking your own ship. The only problem is, though, is that if you die, sometimes instead of putting you back at your ship, you respawn back at the station, and then you have to pay to have your ship transferred back to the station. Other times it'll spawn you back in your ship. Won't cost you a rebuy then. We're coming in, we're about to scan the planet, we're about to find out where our impact site is. We did have a mission earlier where we were supposed to go to a stash area, but unfortunately the location never showed up for us. So we had to cancel it. I don't think I got a fine for that one either. But I did take a faction hit. Yeah, that's a big oof, but at least that one wasn't on me. Now, getting killed? Okay, that one was on me. Trying to watch our altitude to where we don't drop down too far, because we want to hold it and the distance very close together. So we're trying to angle back out into space some, but we're to the point now we have to come in.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, we're on the dark side of the planet, so we're also going to turn on our night vision. Yeah, the combat earlier where I died, that was on me. That was I thought it said my shield was back online, where apparently it said my shield was offline, and I stood up at the wrong time and took the hit. But yeah, that one, kind of like when you go to these salvage missions on satellites and things where the hatches are covered up by terrain and you can't get to them. That's not me. That's not on me. That one, the location point was never marked. That's when you tell them. That's when you tell them Fluky was making breakfast and Ark fell out. Ha 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 ha. So much for a little miss. I'm going to sit in the corner drinking my coffee and just, stay quiet and watch things. Yeah. I know what you're doing. You're sitting in the corner, you're drinking your coffee, and you're taking notes. You're taking notes. And why are you taking notes? So that you can keep all that information for later for when you absolutely need it. Yeah, see, I know how you do things. I know. You know how I know? Because that's me. Because you never know when that information might become useful. I do have, okay, there it is. Everything's now starting to slowly show up. All right. Five, 6, 5, 520. About 15 meters off, which isn't bad. And we see the flashlights. See, that's the reason why flashlights are bad sometimes. It's the fact that they allow everybody to see exactly where you are. Now, what gets me is the fact that they don't respond to this big ship that's flying overhead. It's making a lot of noise.
Lighting gear deployed.
You see, if I was too close, they'd be shooting at me. I should be too close because I'm about 70 meters away from them.
Warning. Extremely low temperature detected.
And there's one rock here for protection.
Open fly.
Shield deactivated. Shield activated.
Oh shit, he's under the ship. Even I can't hit him.
Shield offline. Shield online.
Yep, they are using my ship for protection.
Fly this for size. Choose your shot. Take this.
Normally, take this and eat this is they're throwing grenades. Okay, I've got 7 shots left.
Don't give him a target.
Crap. Really? Second ship is coming in. Need to rearm real quick. I am out of ammunition for this gun. And
Vital signs stabilized.
we're going to heal. And we're going
Recharge.
to go ahead and use one of our suit batteries.
Under attack.
Whoa! Really?
Warning. Extremely low temperature detected.
Crap, he's at my ship. All right, I got one of them now still shooting at my ship. Crap. Well, that also records it as being in combat, or my ship was being shot. Oh. Okay.
Shield offline. Shield online.
All right, so that's the way we want to play, so that's the way we'll play. He's just under the nose cone of the ship, so it's protecting him. And you're not going to be able to shoot at me in just a moment, so you're going to have to shift positions.
Watch your ammo level.
Keep shooting my ship, sucker. He's being protected by its shields.
shield deactivated.
That was nasty, him hiding under my shields like that. My ship's shields.
Downloading data.
Take the data. We'll see if there's anything else here that we can grab off of it. There's no other panels. Hey, Dilly. Thank you for the host, brother. Hope you're doing well. Okay, got to get back in range because this thing's got a shorter Wi-Fi range than the Wi-Fi in my house. All right. Yeah, that one deserved to die. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. The mouse jumped. Mouse jumped. We want to hurry up board and get out of here. Now let's see how much damage the ship has, if any. Oh, they took the shields down a little bit. Not much, though. But we're good.
Landing gear retracted.
We got the chip we came for. We're gone. Now, real quick, when we get back, we're going to immediately find out if that degraded power regulator will work for upgrading the suit. But I don't think it will. I don't think so.
Frameshift drive charged.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I was hoping it would have been fully charged, but that was not the case. But you never know till you get there and you open up the housing and see what it is. All right. Now we're approaching orbit. We're out in space. Let's see. We got 8,000 in bounties for killing those guys. And see, that's one of the good things about night missions is that when you land, you can see their flashlights, so you know where to aim. Daylights, you just have the bodies, but at nighttime, you got that. Plus the fact you could evade them a little bit. Settlements are a lot easier because you get on one rooftop, you fire at them. The AI opponents start running to that building, and then you jump from rooftop to rooftop, and then you pick them off. Or you distract them to go to that building so that you can get to your real target. Well, I'm in the warship, so oh, I evaded it. Okay. And I was going to submit. I was going to submit. I was shifting my power around to put systems and weapons as primaries. More power to the weapons than shields, though, but this way here we could have fought back. That's one of the reasons why I take my Fer-de-Lance to these missions, is that if we get interdicted, we can fight back. If I take my survey ship is stripped for speed. There are no weapons. There are no shields. It is stripped strictly for speed. I may end up having to put the shield array back on, though, just for a little bit of protection. Slap on a couple shield hardeners. Coming in all nice and gentle. And yes, Miss Blazin, yes, ma'am, you would. You would do that. You'd sit back and take notes and remember everything. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I know you're doing that because that's exactly what I do. I sit back and take notes. I remember things. I remember things quite well. Let's see. We don't have anything illegal on us, so if we get scanned, we shouldn't get blown out of the sky by the feds. But I don't know. I've been shot by station security just by standing there before, with having done nothing. So it could be a little glitch they implemented that, yes, something will come across and just take me out. Half the time I can't remember what day it is.
Okay, Commander.
Well, there's sometimes I can get so tired I don't even remember what my own name is.
Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
You know, it's bad that I'm sitting there and all of a sudden my wife says my name and I hear her, I just ignore her. I didn't recognize the name. Of course, as she puts it, it's selective hearing. I hear only what I want to hear. But it's okay because I know she does the same thing to me.
Scan detected.
She also seems to forget No, it's not selective hearing. She also has to remember, though, that I have
Landing gear deployed.
continual ringing in my ears, and that the more tired I get, the louder it is, because I'm not able to focus around it. You know, that's from years of doing land survey work by
Good to have you, Commander.
heavy construction equipment, train engines, that kind of thing. That and having people think it was funny getting air horns right by your ears and blasting them. Yeah. Like right now, it's kind of loud, but I'm still able to focus around it. Now, in about 5 hours, I'm going to start having issues with it because I'm not going to be able to. And I've already been to the doctor, and there's nothing that can be done for it. He just says that the tiny little hairs in the ear, which help with the hearing, are damaged and there's no way to repair them. Well, that's except for my left eardrum. My left eardrum is partially perforated, and I don't remember if he said it can repair itself or it can't, but there's some days that one I just get sharp pains in. But I'm old, so I'm used to feeling sharp pains all the time. Okay. So we got that one turned in. Got that one turned in. Okay. Now we talk to our administrative contact here. Get our 13,000 in bounties, which isn't really that much. Excuse me.
Whatever you're in, I've got the best stock in the system.
Now let's see if that degraded power regulator will actually allow us to upgrade our Dominator suit or not. No. So the
Sure you've got everything. I'll be here if you change your mind.
the degraded power regulator is nothing more than
Service
for selling. Get some extra money out of it.
credits.
So let's see what we got. Okay, now I turned the missions in. I got the credit for them. I got the money for them. I got the faction increase for them. So why are they still in my inventory? See, the operational manual we can get rid of. We don't need it. The manufacturing instructions we need to keep. They need to have little things like little locks so you can lock them so you know not to get rid of something.
A fair price, I think we agree. Is that everything?
Now we're going to go ahead and trade. We're going to start building up our stockpile of what we need. Now we're going to need some more chemical super base. Actually, yeah. We need to keep the viscoelastic polymer. Okay. So we'll take those. Okay, now we've got nothing to trade tech-wise for more titanium plating or carbon fiber plating. So we're just going to have to stick with what we've got there. And we don't have a circuit switch. A single circuit switch is not, only counts for four credits when you need 7 for micro transformers or 16 for micro electrodes. So that don't do us much good.
Anything else I can help you with?
You look like
Pleasure,
a decent
Commander.
shot. Do you want to make some credits?
But that's where we're standing at for today. So we're actually doing pretty good. And with that being said, unfortunately, it is that time. Time to start the day, time to get the wife up, get the dogs outside, clean up whatever that is over on the floor. Let's find somebody that we're going to go share the love with this morning. Let's see. Oh, this one person I wanted to go see is not online at the time. But I know who we will go see. We're going to go see one of my Rough Rider stream teammates. Great guy. Y'all will absolutely love him. We are going to go see What do you mean no results found? Huh. Give me just one moment. Why is he showing online? No, he isn't. Okay, maybe that's the reason why. Who shall we see? Who shall we see? Yep. We'll go see one of my Rough Rider stream teammates, Mr. Tony Miff. Sorry about that. And now it looks like Twitch is not going to let the raid go through. This is just perfect for my day. Twitch is being twitchy already today. Wow, that is bad. There we go. Thank you all for coming in. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the resubs, the hosts, the bits, the laughs, all that good stuff. I hope y'all had a great time. I know I did. I will be back at 5 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. Until that time, take care, be safe, and have yourselves a great day.